Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Council of Geniuses podcast, episode number
46.
46. Today is a very special day. What is it, Abel?
5 of May. He said I can't speak Spanish.
You're not allowed to speak Spanish. Banned. He was not on his good behavior today. So he lost his Spanish privilege.
I messed up, I'll admit. I messed up. Sorry.
He did mess up. I'm not gonna say what he did. It's unspeakable acts.
I'm sorry.
Let's just say he has a lot more in common with Drake than we thought.
Bro, not shit.
Actually, kind of speaking on Drake right now, bro. The beef with him and Kendrick is like increasing, bro.
I seen a video about that.
It's getting a lot more serious, bro.
Serious? I just heard that the songs were getting better. Kendrick was getting better too.
They're getting better. Kendrick's getting better. Drake still. But yeah, it's getting a lot more serious, bro. Cause before it was like, alright, like Kendrick was saying, oh, it's not the big three, it's just me, like I'm better than all you guys, whatever. But now Kendrick, this is a rumor, it's not confirmed. But Kendrick in a song said that Drake has a daughter that he's hiding from the world. That he's a shitty father.
Fudge.
Which we don't know. We don't know if that's true. People have been doing digging, and some people claim they found Drake's daughter, but some people were saying that Drake baited Kendrick into thinking he had a daughter. Which, if that's true, bro, that's a crazy fucking play.
If that's true, that would be like, damn.
Like, that's like crazy level of shit.
That's like some
like 4D, like
shit,
4D chess. I don't know, foreshadowing.
That was incorrect term. My apologies. Yeah.
That's like 4D chess level shit, bro. But I don't know. But it's just funny because that's what happened. That happened before, with when Drake was beefing with Pusha T. Pusha T made a song about Drake's son, and that was before Drake's son was like knowledge, like it wasn't public knowledge yet.
Oh, shoot.
And he's like, yeah, you're hiding a son, whatever the fuck. And Drake said like, that's not how I wanted to like present my son to the public and shit like that. But Pusha T exposed it, and it was true.
Damn.
So now people are like, yo, like this could be true again, because he's done it before. Like it's not crazy to assume. And then he touched a little bit on like the minors thing.
Oh yeah.
Just in like little like jabs and like double entendre type shit. In one of the cover art for a track, Kendrick, he put a picture of Drake's house with the website where you can check for sex offenders in your area.
Oh yeah.
I showed it to you a couple months ago.
Yeah.
A house that has it, they have like a red thing on it. He put that shit on Drake's house on the cover art.
Damn.
Which is fucking funny, bro. He did that, and then he's just coming to Drake like he's calling him like not really black, like culturally. Like culturally he's not black because he just grew up differently. He didn't have like the same struggles, and that he's just like acting like he's trying to portray like a character. And that's something that I've been seeing a lot online. People are saying that because Drake's an actor, bro. He's been an actor his whole fucking life. He was in that one show when he was a teenager or whatever. And people are saying that this whole Drake thing's just a character. He's just a really good fucking actor. And then Drake responded in such a stupid way, because he came at Kendrick, because I think he married a white girl. Kendrick, let me double check that. But he's saying like, oh, you married like a mixed girl, and you always talking about like black empowerment and shit like that. Drake's mixed race himself. So that's like a really stupid thing to say.
Yeah. That's.
I don't know. But it's just getting serious. It's getting a lot more serious. Getting a lot more. Still silly. Because Drake dropped the track, and then like 20 minutes after, Kendrick responded.
Oh shit. Oh wait.
And then he responded again in like the same day.
Oh shoot. Okay, that's crazy.
And he's just dropping shit. And people are saying that Kendrick's not even finished. That he has like shit ready.
Damn. And the craziest thing, I think I saw a comment one time that like the winners here are like the public.
Yeah.
Because fucking songs and shit.
Getting good songs, and then I feel like this good beef hasn't happened in a while.
That's true, yeah.
You know, like the last beef I really remember was Eminem and MGK, and that shit was kind of ass.
Oh yeah, and it was really short too.
Yeah, it was like one song or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, now we have It's like people were saying it's like a rap civil war, bro.
This is pretty crazy. That's
Because
true.
Kanye got involved and Kanye made a song against Drake too. Like it was like a remix of Future's track, the first one, the one that started this shit. Kanye had a remix. Supposedly one of Drake's ghostwriters made a track against Drake too.
This fucking so outlandish.
It's just fucking funny, bro. It's just so silly.
It's like a whole ass show, bro.
Metro Boomin, he responded to Drake making a beat that just said BBL Drizzy like over and over. I'm gonna play that shit. I'm gonna cut this part out because I can't play it. That's it. That's the beat. He tweeted that shit publicly and he said he wants people to rap on it, and the best one gets like a free beat from Metro Boomin, which is cool because now he's drawing eyes to it and shit like that. That's
true. That's a really
that's good. That's good promo. So he fucking went out there and made some drums. And I feel like this way we can't really make fun of him because he did it like against Drake still. Like he didn't just go make fucking regular ass beats.
That's true.
He's just kind of talking shit. And then Drake responded, he's like, "You made a whole beat talking about my ass." That just seems like such a middle school response, bro.
Yeah, that's just so basic.
Yeah.
It's like the first thing people go to.
Yeah,
oh, why are you thinking about me like that?
Like, oh, are you gay, bro? Like, why are you always talking about me, bro? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah, that's like, bro.
It's some middle school level shit. Like, it's some shit I would have used in fucking middle school.
Yeah.
You know?
And I would have thought I was the smartest person.
Yeah, well, in middle school, you probably would have been super smart for saying some shit like that.
Yeah.
But Drake's like 40.
Yeah. He finally got to that level.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see. Like,
he finally hit the level I was at 10 years ago.
Yeah. Let's hope he catches up to this.
Yeah, let's hope so, man. Let's hope so. But it's just fucking funny, bro. And I just wanted to touch on that briefly because I talked about it previously already.
Yeah,
about
true,
the Drake
yeah.
beat, so I felt like I had to.
Yeah, it's an important update. And it's pretty significant too in the internet right now.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. So we'll see what happens. By the time this video goes up, bro, Kendrick probably may drop 3 fucking tracks. Oh, J. Cole, he made a track dissing Kendrick Lamar, and then he deleted it and said sorry.
Sorry, that was me.
But he dropped an album, and he had a diss track about Kendrick Lamar, and then he removed it from streaming services and said he felt terrible about it. Like, he felt bad that he made it, bro. People are saying that maybe he's like, I'm not gonna fucking win this. Kendrick's gonna come get me, so I'm just gonna stop. Like, what's happening to Drake, bro?
Yeah, what if it was like probably something behind the scenes, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Regarding conversation, delete this, or like you are gonna get like.
Talking about shit like that behind the scenes, bro. Kendrick Lamar in one of the tracks, bro, I don't even know which one it was. He has like 5 at this point, bro. But he said that the original track with Future and Metro and Kendrick, that Drake sent a cease and desist.
Oh, damn.
Because I think they're all under the same... Well, not Kendrick, but Future and Drake. I think they're under, like, the same, like, publishing or some shit like that. Some music industry stuff I don't understand, but somewhere, it's the same people in control.
Yeah.
And the company was telling, like, radio stations to not play it.
Oh, damn.
Like, nah, you can't play that shit. And then Drake sent a fucking cease and desist against them, bro.
God damn.
So it's just so funny, bro. He has a track where he's just saying, like, Drake, I fucking hate you. I hate the way you walk and the way you talk and the way you dress. And he's calling him a bitch, and he's saying, like, you're a bad bitch when you stand next. Like, when I see you in Sexy Red, I see 2 bad bitches. It's just shit like that, bro. It's just so funny. It's just...
That's fucking funny.
Just really coming at him, bro. So, yeah, I wonder where that's just gonna go.
Should be interesting.
It should be very interesting.
Like, find something, like, I haven't really looked into it, so I don't even know what they're beefing about. But, like, looking at the songs and, like, the insults are throwing around, it's like, damn, this is entertaining.
Yeah, it's just pretty fucking entertaining, bro. Yeah, and I guess now that we're on the topic of, like, updates to shit we talked about, Ryan Garcia, bro.
That's pretty crazy.
They said he fucking cheated in the fight.
I have more info on that, too. I was looking at a video, and he was saying that he claimed that it was like an accident, like he was taking a different thing that had it, that had like some sort of
like tainted supplements or some shit,
something like that, and his testosterone cycle, like the cycle of it, it didn't make sense for him to do it at that period.
Yeah.
There's like a whole cycle to it. So like when he got caught, it was like right next to the fight. So it wouldn't have, like, there's no reason to do that. Because it hasn't activated yet.
Okay.
So there would be no reason to do that at first. So that was part of the argument. Because it was like analyzed by like experts and shit. Mm-hmm. And they're saying that's part of it. And also like, it is possible, like the taint itself. I don't know how to taint it. Wait, what topic are we talking about?
Boxing, bro. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia's taint, bro.
No. We're talking about. Okay, so. Like, it's actually possible for it to be tainted. Mm. So it's not just like him going crazy. But also on the other side, they're saying like, why did he blame the ashwagandha then? Like right away, why didn't he just say that? And they're saying shit like that. So it's kind of like on both sides still, and nothing's been confirmed yet. But people are like speculating. Mm.
I'm happy you said that because I was gonna say completely different shit.
What were you gonna say?
So, in case you don't know, Ryan Garcia, he tested positive for some steroid. I don't know what it's called specifically, Ostarine or some shit. I think.
Something like that.
Listerine, bro. That's like mouthwash.
Yeah, I have that one.
Did you see that fucking picture of someone on Twitter who said, "How do you guys run out of Listerine?" Because the guy supposedly he was fucking like rinsing his mouth and like spitting it back in the thing. And he had a fucking like some green ass Listerine, bro. This is it.
Oh.
That's what it looks like. Been using the same one for 4 years. I don't know what the big deal is. I hope it's fake somehow. I hope they emptied out the mouthwash and put in a different liquid.
Yeah, I hope it was just like, someone sent him a picture of like them like mixing shit in like a bottle.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is a good joke.
Yeah, I hope that's what it is. I hope they weren't actually doing that. But it wouldn't surprise me if someone actually did that.
Yeah, it's like, it's plausible.
Yeah, like, people were fucking dumb, bro. Yeah. Like, you try to think that people were smart, but...
You just, like...
You just can't, bro.
Yeah.
You just can't assume that. No, yeah. But Ryan Garcia, bro. Back to Ryan Garcia, though.
Oh, yeah. The homie.
So, he tested positive for steroids, bro. And he's saying that it's like a whole conspiracy to get him. Mm-hmm. It smells
really good.
Yeah, it does smell pretty good. Alright, man. He's saying it's a whole conspiracy that's out to get him. Because the testing guy is, like, somehow involved with Devin Haney.
Oh, I think I saw something like that.
And he's also, like, publicly, very outspokenly against Trump. And during the lead up to the fight, Ryan Garcia was, like, taking pictures with Donald Trump and, like, publicly supporting him. And now Ryan is saying that it's just a whole conspiracy and the guy doesn't fucking like him because he's the guy, it's the testing agency guy. And that he's saying that, no, yeah, like, it's a whole conspiracy, like, they're just saying this and they're making shit up. And Ryan is saying, like, if I did steroids, I'm gay. And I didn't fucking do it. And just shit like that, bro. Ryan's just such a funny fucking guy.
That was such a, like, a thing we would say in middle school also, though.
Yeah, it's like, all these fucking celebrities are just middle schoolers, bro. I don't know what's up with that.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I don't know, but Ryan Garcia, he's saying it's a whole conspiracy and they're out to get him. Which might be true, He did miss weight though by 3 pounds.
I heard that was it was a tactical decision. For arguing that it was a tactical decision. Mm-hmm. As in he timed as like he knew he wasn't gonna make the weight of the way, so he didn't try as hard to like drain his body of like the fluids and shit. And that way he was like still within the 5 parameters of like where it could be sanctioned by the.
Yeah, it just wasn't like title eligible.
Yeah, so he just sunk to those levels, and he didn't really like have to drain his body, and that was part of his strategy. Because then when the rehydration came in, he was like fully good, while Haney was still like suffering from like the weight cut shit.
Yeah, so who knows, man? I feel like Ryan just doesn't give a fuck about like championships and shit, bro. He just wants to fucking win.
Especially this fight. Too.
That's a real competitor right there, bro. Any means necessary. I have these images, and I'm gonna show them to you, and you tell me what you think it is. All right, so it's 3 images. They're all the same thing, so you don't have to say anything right now. It's 2 images only, bro. My bad.
a mind fuck. That made my brain like reset, bro. I'm like,
so it's two images. What do you think it is?
It looked like space stuff.
Like space stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That's the what a lot of people are saying it looks like, but it's actually someone's ashes through a microscope.
That's crazy.
So the story is that there's this woman, but she's like a photographer or some shit, and her dad had leukemia, right? And like when he died or whatever, like she just couldn't come to terms with it, and she really just wanted to see like she's like an artistic person. She's a photographer. She says she wants to see shit like creatively and like visually. So she had this fool like cremated, bruh, and she went to like some university. She's like, hey, like, can I use your microscope? I just want to look at the ashes. And the scientists were like, hey, like, people have been doing this shit forever. You're just gonna see like black and white and gray. Like, you know, you look at ashes like physically, it's fucking ash, bro. Like, it's just black and gray shit. But she looked at it with like some super high power microscope, and that's what the fuck she saw, bro. And that shit does look like space shit. And I guess it's like a theory, bro, that like humans came from like space dust, like the particles that are out in the universe. Like that's just what we're made of, bro. And then when we die, like we just turn back into that shit. I don't know if you heard the saying like ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Never heard that before.
Never heard it before? I don't know what it means, but like traditionally. But people are saying like, oh, that's where they're saying like that's why it exists, because we're all made of like fucking space dust. Like some shit involving like the Big Bang or some shit. And that's just kind of how we came from, like where we came from. Sorry. I don't know, cause I don't believe in outer space like that. But that's what people think, bro. And that shit just kind of got me thinking like, there's a ton of like ideas and shit where people came from and how people claim to like exist. Like evolution and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I believe in evolution, cause I'm not gonna let someone tell me that I fucking came from a monkey. You know?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of fucked up, bro. Maybe you came from a monkey, but I'm not gonna come from no fucking monkey. Some people came from monkeys.
Well, bro.
This one.
No, I came from Mexico.
You fucking Mexichango.
Bro. That was a good one, man.
Thanks, man. So just theories of creation, bro. Like popular ones, I guess. If you have some more, you could share after. I have a couple. So obviously there's God. It's like God made like Adam and Eve and shit like that, and we all descended from Adam and Eve. Which doesn't make sense, bro, because if you think about it, that's inbreeding, bro. And then eventually everyone would have like Down syndrome or like
also
like 6 fingers.
Yeah, another thing with that too is like how if it wasn't inbreeding, like then no, if it was inbreeding too. Well, obviously that's inbreeding, okay? If they do that and they keep doing that.
Yeah.
And people are arguing that it's not, that they made it like all magical and shit. But how come inbreeding now causes so many like disadvantages? What did that happen before too?
Yeah, and I think too they say that like I think 2 or maybe 3 generations in of inbreeding is when they start getting fucked up. Like maybe like the first generation, like
it's off.
Like they're off a little bit, but not like super noticeably. Like my aunt, who like married someone in the family. Someone in my mom's side married a family member, bro. I think my mom's cousin married his aunt. Some weird shit like that. Some weird fucking Mexico shit, bro. But yeah, they have kids and they don't look. Obviously, I haven't met them. But looking at them in pictures, they don't look fucked up. They don't look disabled or nothing like that. But maybe like once they have kids, they're just higher risks of shit like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I think if everything came from Adam and Eve, bro, everyone would have fucking Down syndrome.
That's true.
Or like physical disabilities,
shit.
Bro.
Some advanced Down syndrome.
Yeah, maybe like maybe I would have became fucking X-Men or some shit.
That's like it. Yeah, maybe it would like loop all the way around and we become like a perfect being.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we would all be like a perfect being, but it would all be like one guy. Like we're all like one guy.
Oh, that's true.
Like just copies of this one guy.
That's
Like Star Wars. When they made clones of the one guy to make the army. Because yesterday was May the 4th.
Star Wars Day. Yeah.
Just had to drop a little Star Wars reference. Well, yesterday for us. Anyways. Because they're probably watching this.
Oh
after.
yeah. Damn.
Yeah, and that's something I think is funny that comes from Adam and Eve, bro, is when religious people say that gay marriage is bad because it's Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve.
That's funny.
I just think that's so fucking funny, bro. And someone came up with that. And it just makes sense, bro.
Yeah, they should. I hope they're rich.
Yeah. I hope it's monetized somehow. Like every time someone uses it in protest or like drops it on TV or some shit, they get like a little cut.
That's true.
Shout out Steve, man.
Which one? All of them?
All of them.
All the Steves.
Yeah, shout out everyone named Steve. Just Steve though. If your name is Steven, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just Steve. If your name is just Steve. Moving on though. Evolution. I feel like these are just like the two most accepted ones. Like if you're religious, you think it's God or Allah or whatever the fuck. And if you're not, you think it's evolution, that people came from like a common ancestor or some science shit, I guess. Because obviously there's the one that we all came from like monkeys. Because there's different, supposedly, allegedly, different like humanoids, like, because we're like, what are we, bro? Homo sapien?
Yeah.
And there's Homo erectus, bro. And also,
I could be that sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, man.
But yeah, different like hominids, I think is what they're called. And that they have obviously like similarities with apes. You know, like kind of walk upright and they have thumbs, like opposable thumbs, not just thumbs. Because I think like dogs and shit have thumbs too, but they just can't use them. And shit like that. They all just came from monkeys. And there's another one where I heard recently that we came from like the water, from some like aquatic being, and we all just kind of evolved to get up on land, bro. And it's just skipping monkeys entirely.
No.
And what I saw to support that, I thought it was kind of cool. Because obviously, like, when you're a fetus up in the womb, there's liquid up in there, bro. You're like floating around in liquid. So you gotta swim in the, like, and breathe up in the water, bro.
Yeah. Oh, true.
Also, they say that if you, like, throw a baby up in a pool, like, it just swims. Like, or it floats or some shit. Like, they just do shit like that. Also, bro, we kind of have, like, webbed fingers.
Yeah, that's true.
They have little webs up in between, like frogs and shit do. Aquatic beings. Because it's, like, to swim. It... Somehow, I don't know what the fuck it does.
Yeah, like, pushes the water back.
Yeah, pushes the water. There, thank you. Shit like that. And then if you kind of... I saw another one, too, in support of it. That if you just kind of look at the planet, bro, it just makes sense because most of it's fucking water. That we kind of originated in water. You know? I don't know if I believe in shit like that again, because I ain't come from no fucking fish, bro. Not gonna tell me I came from a fucking fish.
I believe in evolution.
Yeah?
Because...
Like, genuinely?
Genuinely, because they use that in order for crops. They breed the plants, and they breed them to keep the genetics, like, you know. You could do that with dogs, you could do that with anything, and that in turn
that's how you get
evolution.
Stupid dogs like pugs.
And that's kind of what you think happens with, and for inbreeding to be an issue also, that also has to do with evolution too. Because the reason we're like, me and you don't have Down syndrome is due to evolutionary traits that we kept.
I know I don't.
It's due to like evolutionary traits, you know. And I feel like with
Pokemon.
time. That's true, yeah. I fuck with Pokemon. Damn. Like, I would say right now, no, because I say we did come from monkeys, but like monkeys were the Charmanders, bro.
Oh, we're like, what are we?
We're Charizards.
Charizards or Charmeleon?
No, we're not Charmeleon.
What if there's like a future one past this?
Maybe. No, that could be Mega Charizard,
Mega Charizard X and Y?
Yeah.
Or Gigantamax Charizard?
That could be the one after that one.
Oh, shit.
We got room.
Yeah, evolution, bro. I don't like that. It sounds offensive to me.
I would say it's more about like.
Like I get that about like crops and like animals and shit, cause you see it, bro. Like you seen when they show you pugs and how they used to be like back in the day, and they didn't look retarded, and they didn't have breathing issues because they had like longer features, but they just kind of bred them to do certain things. Cause that's just what the fuck happened. Like they bred animals to do certain things, and that's why like pit bulls look the way they do, and that's why this, like it's just a what the fuck's the word? Positive, desirable traits, desirable traits and shit like that, and like all the giraffes that with the long necks could reach the leaves up in the tree, and the shorter ones couldn't, so they died, bro. Like I feel like that makes sense, but it's offensive to me to tell me that I came from a monkey. Like I don't like that shit, bro. That sounds really fucked up to me. Also, why are monkeys still alive?
That's true, but I don't think it's a monkey. I think it's like
someone in the comments might be fucking flaming me, bro. Like like a science knower. They're like, this guy's a fucking idiot. This guy's such a dummy.
But I would say because like, I don't think we came from monkeys, but we came from whatever came before monkeys.
Oh, it kind of split off.
Yeah.
Like Eevee.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like there was like one like Eevee, bro. Like one creature, bro, and then it was like gorilla, orangutan.
Yeah.
Able.
Bro. Human.
Just make it more personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, I guess. So I don't know. I don't like that.
I feel like if maybe the monkey side went to like a different, like the trees and shit, and like we went to like a different area.
Yeah, that's true.
And shit like that, you know.
When they say like monkeys are getting smart, bro, like they be using tools and shit. I saw a video back in like freshman biology, bro, that there was like a monkey, like it was at like a river or just a body of water, and it was using like a stick, bro, to try to like stab fish and to pull them out, but it was too stupid like to understand like depth perception or some shit, or like the reflection through the water, because it would try to stab where it was, but not where it was visually. So obviously if you look at something, the refraction of the light in the water, it looks different or some shit. That might be completely wrong, but you know, they just didn't know what the fuck the fish was. They couldn't understand that concept yet. But they're getting pretty fucking smart. Rise of the Planet of the Apes? No, but that kind of makes more sense when you kind of put it like that. Pokemon, bro, huh? It's kind of smart, bro. Like, cause Pokemon just made me understand evolution way better. Holy shit. Huh, that's cool, maybe. I wouldn't say I believe in it, but I would say it makes more sense to my brain now.
Yeah.
I would say that.
That's already improvement.
That is improvement, yeah. So thank you, Pokemon. Do that shit up in schools, bro. Cause I remember doing stupid shit like Punnett squares. You know, they should use Pokemon as fucking educational tools. All right, next one. Space, outer space, which again kind of branches off into two sub theories, bro. Cause there's obviously that aliens were involved somehow. You know, like I remember being like in middle school and shit and watching the TV show Ancient Aliens, bro, on the History Channel, which I think I've talked about before on this fucking channel. Ancient Aliens, you watched it before?
I don't remember much from it.
I hope you at home have watched it. If you haven't, it's basically stupid science and stupid history. It's up on the History Channel, but they're trying to explain the pyramids and like, was it the Egyptians or was it aliens? Yeah. It's just stupid shit like that. It's not really based on anything.
They kind of just go with the look into history, but with the confirmation bias.
Yeah, and they look at like hieroglyphics, like, were these the aliens that made the pyramids? It's shit like that. It's not real. And they kind of trick you because it's up on the History Channel. Yeah,
they did that with the mermaid one too.
Oh yeah. We talked about that. Yeah.
Fuck you.
That was Discovery Channel.
Oh.
But the Discovery Channel had like a mockumentary about mermaids being real, and a lot of people fucking fell for it.
Me.
You watched it?
Yeah, I watched it at the time, and I remember it being scary. Like I was.
Yeah, because they looked kind of scary. We did a video talking about that, so link somewhere. The ones that you have to like click on at the top of the video.
You know how to do that?
No. Links in the description. Link in the description for that video.
Just lied, bro.
I was hoping I would learn how to do it.
Yeah.
But I probably won't.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It's in the description or it's up here or both.
Both would be good.
Yeah, I don't think I'll forget. I might forget. But yeah, shit like that. They use fucking History Channel and Discovery Channel to peddle their fucking theories and their lies, bro. And they tricked me, because I was a middle schooler and I didn't know any better. But there's this theory that a lot of people still believe in, that there was these aliens called the Annunaki, bro, and that they came to Earth, and I think they had humans, or the precursor to humans, right, as like slaves or something, and used their labor to do stuff, and that somehow I think maybe it's like a Pocahontas type story where one of the Anunnaki like fucked a slave or something. I don't think I should say that. I should say that in a different way.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a Pocahontas type story where one of the Anunnaki had sexual intercourse. Being silly, bro. Maybe it's like a Pocahontas type situation where one of the Anunnaki had like a relationship with one of the precursor to humans. Yeah, like, you know? And then from there it came, or maybe they just like bestowed knowledge. I've seen that one as well. So it's either or. It's whatever you want to believe, I guess. You're already believing in fucking aliens.
That's true.
So yeah, it's either like the aliens like kind of mixed and mingled, and boom, like this new species from the mix, which is like mules, because they're donkeys and I think horses mixed together, a mule, or like a liger, and that's a lion and a tiger mixed together. So it could be some shit like that, or it could just be like, hey, silly worker, knowledge straight to your head, and they're like, and they get smarter and they learn how to do stuff.
They
you
learn
know?
how to learn.
Yeah, they learn how to learn. They learn how to fucking think and shit like that. Free will. So it's some shit like that, and that's kind of what the fuck Ancient Aliens was about. It's so stupid. It's so silly. But people think that for real. I don't think that. I used to in like middle school, maybe high school for a little bit. No, I think it's stupid. And there's another theory that humans themselves are just from space inherently. That fucking early humans like came to Earth on like spaceships or fucking comets or asteroids or whatever the fuck.
Riding on them, bro?
Yeah, maybe.
Like Thor, bro.
Yeah, like Thor. Exactly like Thor, yeah. And then that somehow all that technology was lost due to like cataclysm events like floods and earthquakes or lava or whatever the fuck. That all that shit was lost, and like the humans that survived were like pushed back like millions of years technologically, and instead of having like spaceships and shit like that, they're like make fire with rocks and shit.
I feel like it's already going out a lot of like, okay, so what if this happened, and then what if this happened after that, what if, and then it keeps going off what ifs.
Yeah, that's why it's really silly. But I feel like you kind of have to, because we're never going to know the answers. So it's all like, okay, like, if this happened, like,
that'd be kind of cool.
What would happen from this? Like, realistically, what would happen because of this? Or how could we explain, could we get from point A, which is humans came here from space, to today? You know, it's like, all right, we have to fill in the blank. It's kind of like, yeah, you're just finishing a story. You know? Which is kind of what it is. But I think that's why I think it's cool, because it's just, it's like sci-fi books and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Theories are a form of entertainment.
Yeah. So I think shit like that's cool. Is it plausible? I don't think so.
Probably not, but it's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Cause again, bro, I feel like in all of them there's little holes, at least for me. Cause I'm not a scientist. If a scientist watched me explain evolution,
they'd be upset.
They'd be upset, and they'd think like, this guy's a fucking idiot.
They would probably rage.
Yeah, they'd probably leave a hateful comment.
Probably like an N-word or something. If it was like a racist scientist. N-word black.
Okay. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense to me because I'm dumb. and I just can't comprehend it. I don't understand it. I'll be honest. It doesn't make fucking sense. Why does it take so long? Why does it take so long to get from
evolution?
From Homo erectus to now? Because you could see like in like the 1800s they had pugs who weren't stupid.
I would say with dogs it's more about having less DNA strands because of they're very similar to each other, and because they have less DNA strands, there's less like stuff to change, less stuff that kind of like it's less complicated, you know. Because I feel like with stuff that's more complicated, it has to be like intricate.
Better one. Wolves to dogs.
That one, they take over a slightly longer period of time.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that took a long time. But humans have been around, like, for, like, millions of years type shit. That's what I mean. Like all the time before that. Like, the Earth's been around for, like, 1 billion years or some shit like that. That's not accurate. But it's been around for, like, billions of years. You know? That's what I mean, like all that time, like during dinosaurs and shit, how did all that shit get from there to like, I'm sitting here talking to you, you know? That's what I don't fucking understand. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe I'm just a dummy.
I would say a lot of it is just like
it's more like
people looking into like how, like from like Charizard to like Charmander. People be looking at that, and like at the Charmander like.
You gotta hit like level 15, I think.
Yeah, no 18. 18 for sure. 18. I know that one. I got that one in the bag.
It's kind of sad.
Bro, all the starters were like, I played Pokemon before, man.
I have two. I don't remember what level they evolve at.
Just for the starters?
No.
I used to play when I was younger on the Game Boy, and I played multiple times in the same game, so maybe that's why.
I guess so, man. I don't know.
What's the starters, bro? You always use the starters. So
I know the starters. I just don't know what level they evolve at.
Bro, okay. Charizard. Wait, no. Charmander to level 18. And then 36. Okay. Then Squirtle is 18, 36. And Bulbasaur is 16, 32.
Well, that one's different.
Or 16, 36. One of those two.
It's kind of sad, bro. Honestly.
I played the games a lot.
Fucking nerd.
Before, bro.
Okay, should've went play outside or some shit.
Bro, I did. I actually grew up playing outside. It wasn't...
It's fucking dweeb.
It was... Damn, we should have adventures, but like in our own backyard.
What? Oh, I thought you said we should.
Nah.
That's like, what the fuck do you mean we should have adventures, bro?
We should go explore, bro. We should create a travel channel. We're traveling to the 7-Eleven nearby.
Oh man. Nah, but yeah, there's that one. I feel like it's more just because I don't understand science and because I don't like science. Aliens, bro. Where are they? Why would they make us and abandon us?
That's true, bro. When you like the father, that is not present.
Yeah. Yeah. What happened to all the people that didn't get the knowledge?
That's true.
What happened to what happened
Why
to them?
Why is it different colored than looking people?
That's because of people's environment.
Really?
Yeah.
What's different about China that makes your eyes like that?
I actually looked this up one time. I'll look it up again. I think it's some shit involving like the water, like the mist or some shit. Okay, possible functions. 'Cause it's a function, you know. It's like off topic a little bit. African descent people, have wider nostrils, 'cause it's more helpful to breathe in more air where it's hot, as opposed to like European descent people who live where it's colder. They have much narrower noses because it's cold, and then you would need to breathe in less air because it's just more helpful. You know, same shit with like skin complexion, like having melanin, the sun and shit like that. This makes sense, bro. The eyes, let's see. The tissue is thought to provide greater insulation for the eye and sinuses from the effects of cold. Maybe it provides a level of protection from snow blindness. So that's why. We don't know why, but that's just theories of why. Very cool. Not a racist thing in any way. It's just a very real question. I remember asking that at one point. And I remember actually too, fuck you, Miss Alba, bro. Miss Alba in biology. I remember we were talking about like traits and shit like that and like genes. And I asked her like, hey, like, why do Down syndrome people kind of look the same? And she's like, no, they don't. And I was like, yeah, like they kind of have like the look, you know, they kind of have like the face. And she's like, no, they don't. Like they look different. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she didn't answer my fucking question.
That's the thing too. Like people like they stay with their ideals before like everything else. She was like, probably like felt some type of way about that. Like, oh, I view them all differently or something like that. She has her own like thing about that. Yeah. She's kind of putting that in front of her education.
Yeah, like maybe it comes from like, oh, she knows someone with Down syndrome or something, or I mean, she just didn't know what the fuck I meant. I don't know. But yeah, fuck you, Miss Alba, bro. That's why I fucking hate science, bro. It's all her fucking fault. Back to the theories, though.
She ruined the whole fucking...
Yeah, she ruined science for me, bro.
That's crazy.
This was freshman science. Like, I kind of liked science in middle school. Freshman science fucking ruined it for me, bro. It's her fault I fucking think the earth is flat, probably, bro.
She failed you, bro.
Yeah, she failed. She failed society, bro. Alright, God. I feel like if you don't believe in God, that's just really it. Like, there's no real proof of God existing. So that's why a lot of people are like, alright, you can't prove it, like... You know? I'm not gonna believe in it. Adam and Eve, like we said, Adam and Eve, like, if we're all descended from the same people, why don't we all have disabilities and abnormalities, bro? Pretty straightforward stuff, I think. The last theory is a little special. Just because it's impossible to prove or disprove. Simulation, bro. If the world is simulation, how do we prove that? How do you disprove it? You can't prove that fucking anything. Like, I remember being a little kid, bro, and thinking like, what if we were just in like a video game like The Sims, bro, and there's someone just like controlling us and telling me what to do, and I have like the illusion of free will, bro. But like when I have to go to the bathroom and I'm like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, that maybe just the player is making me go to the bathroom, and I think that it's me. I don't know. And I remember thinking about shit like that when I was like 9 or 10.
Pretty advanced stuff.
Yeah, pretty advanced shit. I was always a fucking advanced thinker. Meanwhile, Drake just hit middle school level. No, but yeah, like simulation, bro, you can't really prove or disprove that.
I feel like, though we're in that position, I feel like that could still be considered as a higher power.
Yeah, it could. But it just wouldn't be like the same. Like, it's not the same saying that God made us than to think we're just like a computer.
Oh, that's true.
Like, that's really what it is. It's like we're just a computer program. We don't have life. You know? Maybe the fucking maker is making us say this. If I punch Abel in the face right now, was it me? Or did the maker make me do it? They made Abel do that.
Fuck, they got me.
You don't even know why you did that, bro.
Shit, I've never done that before in my whole life.
Yeah, and then I feel like people run with that one just because it's so funny, like, to make jokes from.
That's true.
Like, it's just so silly. And then they kind of use it to explain little things like, oh, like when you go to the bathroom and you forget what the fuck you're doing, or you walk in a room and you forget what you're doing. Like, the player canceled your action. Damn. Like in The Sims, bro. Like, this kind of goes back to The Sims. Yeah, they're like, alright, Abel, go take a piss. So Abel walks over to the restroom, and then they're like, nah, I don't want Abel to take a piss. So they cancel it, and then he just walks in there, and he's like, the fuck am I doing here?
That never happened to me before.
And then he leaves. Or it's never happened, like, in the kitchen or some shit, like, you walk into a room, and you, like, forget what the fuck you were gonna do.
Yeah, but, like, I remember, though. Like, I forget in the moment, but I'm like, then I stop to think, and then I remember. Oh,
no, that happens to me a lot, dude. Like, I would go, like, why the fuck am I in here? And I remember I came here for something, and I was like, I don't know if I'm doing it anymore. Like, I feel like eventually I'll remember it, but I have to really, like, think back. I have to be, like, I have to, like, retrace my thoughts, bro.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just retrace my thoughts.
But yeah, shit like that, I use that to explain it. And then, yeah, there's shit like glitches in the Matrix, bro, that people are like, oh, like, the simulation just fucking up. everything's based off numbers. I remember hearing that in high school.
That's true.
That everything is based off numbers. And there's some shit called like Fibonacci, bro, which I'm not even gonna try to explain because I don't understand it. But it's this. The Fibonacci sequence is a sequence in which each number is the sum of the two preceding ones. This is somehow in nature, bro. I don't know what the fuck this is. In nature, this is.
But that's kind of weird though, that the world is off of numbers, but like numbers don't really exist.
This looks so stupid to me. I don't know what the fuck this means.
Yeah, I don't know.
But to someone this means something. It's up here. If this means anything to you, let us know.
Please let us know.
I guess it looks like a fucking shell. I don't know, dog. I don't know. Just everything looks like a spiral, so they say that everything kind of comes from math and numbers. I don't understand it, bro. It's a little dumb.
But also, like, the thing was like, kind of like, if everything comes from numbers, like, numbers aren't even real. Like, in terms of, like, they're man-made.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they don't exist in nature, you know? Like, maybe in, like...
Like, it's like a concept, bro.
Yeah.
Like, a tree has this many leaves, bro, but it's not like a science thing. It's just like, okay, the tree has fucking leaves. But we attributed, like, meaning to how many leaves it has and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, yeah, it's all just constructs that we made, bro. That's true.
So I don't know how the world corona numbers and maybe the thing that correlates with the numbers is what runs on it. And the numbers are just explaining that.
Yeah. So I don't know, but that's just shit I've heard that I'm a little too dumb to understand. And I hope you guys understood something that I said.
Yeah. At least a little bit.
At least a little bit. Comment and let me know what you thought because my head hurts.
We're thinking very hard right now.
Thinking too hard. My shit's steaming right now. You can't really see it, but my ears are fucking red.
If I take off this hat, smoke.
My head does fucking hurt, dog. This shit hurts so fucking much right here. Thinking too hard.
Shit.
But I don't know if you have any other theories or anything that you've heard on the subject. Oh, should I drop this?
All I would really say was that I do believe in evolution. And I do think the reason it took us longer times because we survive longer and we don't die for
Charmander, bro, and everyone else was Bulbasaur.
That's true. But I feel like we just survive longer and because we don't die to like obvious shit. So it's hard to like evolve around that. Because we're not dumb enough to die to like random shit.
Maybe.
Because of how smart we are. And that's why it takes longer for our species to evolve. Because we're not going to be out here like, oh...
How long have we been unchanged for?
Oh, not...
Forever?
We're still changing, but it's very gradual.
Like, this kind of reminds me actually about vestigial structures. You know what that is?
No.
It's like organs or just parts of the body that we don't have like a use for. And they just exist.
Oh, yeah.
Like tailbones. Yeah, appendix. Tailbones, like, I think pinky toes we don't need. We need the other ones for like grip and shit when we're walking, but I think the smallest ones we don't need it. Yeah, shit like that. I remember hearing about that in biology. That's like one of the only things I fucking remember from that class. Vestigial structures, and that, yeah, we just evolved to not need them anymore.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like it's different for humans too, because we have intelligence. We can be like, oh, that berry killed Doug, bro. I'm not gonna eat it. Rather, the animals would be like, berry. Like, oh berry,
yeah, Doug's just an idiot.
Yeah.
It's not gonna kill me. That might be what I did, actually.
But like, you get me? It's like we learn from each other too. Well, the animals just learn. Oh, they learn from each other too, but it's way less.
Oh yeah, but evolution is like, eventually, like, they're just gonna instinctively know not to eat it, and they're not gonna know why. Oh, that reminds me, bro, about
they're gonna develop like something that's gonna, tasting that they're not gonna really want to eat it.
That reminds me of an experiment that they did on monkeys. It was like a psychology thing. I remember seeing this. That they had like a group of monkeys, bro. And I think there was a ladder. Or like a tree or something to climb. And on top there was like a banana or something. Some prize. But whenever a monkey would go up and get it, they would shock all the monkeys. So then, eventually, like, the monkeys knew, like, don't fuck with it. So then, they would bring in new monkeys that didn't know, and leave in, like, they would just swap out monkeys. So there'd be, like, kind of old ones and new ones up in there. And the old monkeys would stop the new monkeys from climbing up, because they would all get shocked.
Yeah, it's true.
So then the new monkeys, they had never been shocked before, but they're just like, alright, so every time I try to do this, they beat me up. I don't know why. And then they filtered out the first set of monkeys. So they had the second batch of monkeys that had never been shocked, and they brought in a third batch. So whenever the third batch went up, the second set of monkeys would beat them up.
Oh, shoot.
Not knowing why they're not allowed to get the bananas, for example. And that's just interesting to me, bro. That's kind of like evolutionary shit. Like, they just knew not to do it. And they don't know why the fuck. You know, it's like, it's kind of how they have, like, oh, okay, like, we're scared of this for, like, no apparent reason. Like, why are some people so scared of spiders? You know? Why are some people so scared of this when, like, they haven't really experienced anything involving that evolution, bro? Like, I understand that aspect, like those, like the mental side of it, like learning. Okay, I'm not gonna do this. And then it still kind of makes sense, like instinctively, just because I like psychology class, I guess. Like in like, what is it called? Nature versus nurture. Like the nature side is kind of evolution. So I get that. I don't understand coming from a monkey.
Okay, so you heard about the Florida lions and shit? How there's like a bunch of strange cases and shit out there.
Florida lions?
Like the Florida Newsline headlines.
Oh, yeah.
I should be more specific. That was my bad. But and there's always like random ass weird news headlines and shit from there. Like, oh, alligator wielding a machete on his back goes into like grocery store in Albany, Texas.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
I don't think Albany, Texas is a real place.
You ever heard of Albany, Texas?
Albany, Texas?
Albany, Texas.
That's real.
Yeah.
Look it up. Albany, Texas. I know there's Albany in New York.
I got it confused.
Yeah. That might be though, because I know there's like a Paris in Texas, bro. No way, bro. No way. There's a population of 1,854.
That's fucking
What
good.
the fuck do you know about Albany, Texas, bro? What the fuck? No, it's so random that there's actually an Albany, and it's so small too.
That's like some crazy.
Like, it's
shit.
It's not like a mid-sized city. Like, it's 1,800 people, bro.
Thank you, makers.
Yeah. The makers put that shit in your head, bro.
Fuck yeah. This is just some wacky shit to start off though. But a father was the headline is, father sentenced to prison for poisoning daughter with antifreeze to avoid paying child support.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, so the story basically goes like, bro's a high level career person, right?
What is a high level career person? What does that mean?
Like he's like
CEO?
Like CEO position, or just like a high power position in a good company.
Okay.
And he like messes with the lady that
evolved into corporate Charizard.
That's basically yeah, and he ended up trying to fuck with like an attendant of some sort, like that was like lower than him, huh? Like a type of flight attendant type thing. I don't know if it had anything to do with air, but he basically impregnated that woman, and he's like kept throughout the whole pregnancy. He was like, "You should abort. You should abort. Like, please abort. Please, I'm begging you, abort. Please. Like full on begging as hard as he could to tell her to abort." She ended up having the baby, and then he was like, "All right, fuck child support. I don't want to do that." And she went to court, and they were like, "Oh, you do have to pay child support." And he was like, "Fuck." He hasn't had to pay it yet, but he's like, "I don't want to pay it." Okay.
Oh, he's just ruining it, bro. It's like, fuck. Eventually, I'm gonna have to fucking pay child support, man. Fuck
so he's like, "Fuck," and he was like, "I got a plan. I hatched a plan for this." So here's the prepped baby bottles that have the milk inside. Add a little bit of my secret ingredient, antifreeze. Alright, now let me send this to the grandmother so she could...
Wait. They weren't together?
They were like, she was in the hospital. Cause she just had the baby.
He tried to poison a newborn?
Not like a newborn, but like, I guess there was like complications or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she had to be in the hospital longer?
She had to be in the hospital longer,
okay.
And the baby was like, it could drink from the baby bottle, basically.
Okay.
And he put an antifreeze in the baby bottle and gave it to the grandma,
mm-hmm.
so the grandma could feed her grandson. And the baby ended
granddaughter, right?
Granddaughter.
Yeah.
Ended up getting like critically ill the same day. And they were like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? They tested her, and ended up being like some like type of poison found in antifreeze. And they quickly traced it back to Curtis, who was not the homie. And
fuck you, Curtis.
Yeah, fuck you, Curtis. And
me, bro, I'm a real father.
You will accept the child.
Yeah, I accept the child. I accept children that aren't even mine.
Who?
Stepfather.
Oh, that's good enough.
I'm the father that stepped up.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
That's how it is, man.
Hey, man.
Real man, right here. Fake man, Curtis.
They traced it back to him and they were like, hey, you know anything about this? He was like, okay, so I tried to poison her because child support.
They didn't even have to press that hard, bro.
Bro confessed right away.
It's like, there was like antifreeze in the baby system. Do you know how that could have got there? It was me. I'm sorry. I can't take it anymore.
You think she may have got into one of your cabinets? Oh, it was me. It was all me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
That's funny.
At least he's a honest guy.
That's true. But he confessed pretty easily and he ended up getting like 40 years.
Oh, shit. That's a heavy fucking sentence, bro.
Yeah, it was attempted. Got charged with attempted murder and like a bunch of more charges because it was for monetary gain.
Oh, that's true.
And because it was like a baby.
Of infanticide.
Yeah. So it's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Because if he's like a high-ranking guy in his company, like he would make money, bro.
He had money. He just didn't want to like that on him. It was more about pride.
So, kind of on the topic of putting things in drinks, this one isn't as serious. It's still serious, but it's not deadly, potentially, right? This happened in England in 2021. There was a doctor who had put his cum inside a woman's cup of coffee and then gave it to her. I don't think this was a one-time thing. I think it was like
every time she came in for coffee.
I think so.
Brought a batch prepared.
Yeah. Yeah, because this is after becoming suspicious, the woman kept a sample of the drink. So I'm pretty sure I watched this in a video. I think it was by Wang. I don't know if you know Wang. I'll link it in the description if I can find it, or I'll send it to you for sure. If I find it, I'll link it in the description because it might not have been his. But yeah, link in the description to that. Yeah. So she's drinking coffee, I guess at the clinic or whatever. She would go and get. I don't know if she worked there or why the fuck she was always there, but she noticed the coffee tastes kind of funny, bruh, and she kept a sample. She's like, yo, this is really weird. I'm gonna take this to someone to get it tested, and it came back that it had fucking cum. It's cum in the coffee.
That's so gross.
So she reports concerns to the police, and it's verified that the DNA is his. So this goes to court and shit. The doctor, I'm gonna say his name. He's a fucking dickhead, and put a picture here. Dr. Nicholas Chapman. Bitch. His defense, bro, said that he was jacking off and had cum on his hand while he was making the coffee. Like he had jacked off previously and he just didn't wipe away the cum off his hand, and it somehow ended up in the coffee.
Person just said he like shot it on his nose in accident. And like a drop right here the whole time, and then he leaned in.
It was just like. You've done that before?
No. Not yet.
No, yeah, but that's such a stupid fucking thing. And he was convicted, obviously. Thankfully.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
Like, thankfully, I think she didn't test positive for anything like diseases or anything like that.
Disgusting. There was like people that were like serially doing that. Like,
yeah, that they do that shit on purpose. There's people that knowingly give it to other people without consent. That's what I was trying to say. Like, they don't inform them.
Yeah.
And they find like some form of satisfaction. But there's people who look out specifically for people with diseases so that they can get them.
What the fuck?
I heard about that too. I don't know what that's called, but I heard about that too. But yeah, thankfully she didn't have anything. Bro, the doctor said that he was testing himself for a medical condition. And that's why he was doing that stuff. This doesn't make any fucking sense anymore.
He says just to save his pride at least.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna use a fuck ton of lies and one of them's gonna stick, bro.
That's just to save his pride.
Your Honor, I had cum on my hand already. I didn't mean to do it. It was just there. I'm sorry. That's not.
I wasn't checking off because I was like horny or anything. It was because of medical reasons.
I'm a doctor. I wanted to test my cum for disease. That's so fucking funny. But he didn't even go to jail.
He didn't go to jail?
He was sentenced to a 12-month community order, ordering him to carry out 200 hours of what is it called? Community service.
He just got community service for that? What
and
the fuck?
To pay a fine of 3,500 euros.
That's nothing. He's a fucking doctor.
Yeah, that's fucking nothing. He makes that shit easily.
No, that's some behind the scenes powerful shit, bro.
Yeah, it has to be.
Number 2, neighbor requested welfare crack. Wait. Neighbor requested welfare check after noticing several packages piled up in front of the door. Didn't expect the pile up inside. They didn't expect the pile up inside. Now, the neighbors noticed...
Oh, welfare check. Oh. Yeah. I was thinking about welfare, like, money? The government gives you help.
Oh, yeah, no. Like,
yeah, that's why I was like, what the fuck? They're requesting a check because of pile up of fucking mail? No, yeah. I mean,
welfare check is like when you, like, tell people to go...
Like the police or something, like, okay, go check on, like, to make sure they're okay. Okay. That's why I was like, what the fuck is welfare crack? The government's fucking giving people crack?
Damn. And basically, they thought something was off because the packages are piled up and haven't seen the people inside for like a long time. So they were like, alright, who lives there? They were like, a 51-year-old man and his mom. They're both in there. And the police were like, alright, we'll go check it out. They knocked on the front door, no response. They're like, okay, let's go to the back and see if we can see anything. They look and they went to the back and see a fuck ton of trash and flies everywhere inside. Yeah. Like super dirty. And they were like, oh, what the fuck? Maybe someone's could be in danger or worse inside there. So it's an emergency, we'll go in. Yeah. They went in and right away they noticed a disgusting odor. They were like fearing it was like death or something. It was disgusting. And they like turn a corner and they just see not the homie, Daniel pulling up, the 51-year-old man. He was like, oh, hey guys.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
And that's a 51-year-old man. And they're like, oh, hello, Daniel. We knocked on the door. Why didn't you answer? He was like, oh, I didn't hear you guys. I was in the restroom. And he was like, they were like, oh, all right. Your package has been piling up. But, like, is everything good with that? And he's like, oh, I forgot about this package. See, my mom's been sick and I've been taking care of her, so I've been inside a lot. And they're like, all right, your mother, like, can we go see her? He was like, oh, she's sleeping right now, but yeah, you guys can go see her. And they go inside and they see the mother laying down. She's like really, really old. She's laying down on the bed and the blankets are like soiled, like covered in shit, like disgusting. And they're like, what the fuck? They check for her pulse and she's still alive. Like she's just unconscious. And they're like, what the heck? Like, we should take her in because she's still really sick. She needs medical help. So they call the ambulance, and meanwhile they're trying to like get her out of the bed. They pull the blankets down, and they were like, what the fuck? Like her entire lower half was covered in like shit and maggots. Like her whole lower half, and they're saying her fingernails, they look like ram's horns.
Really like
yeah,
like the pointy Mexican boots.
Yeah, exactly. Remember
like that. Those boots, bro? I used to think they were hard as fuck. I remember I used to want some.
I remember there would be like crazy exaggerated ones where like curl all the way back up around and shit.
Yeah, like there would be like small ones would be like this, but there was some like actual that go like.
Yeah.
And they'd be like zapateando on them, bro. And shit, it would be hard as fuck. I always thought they were hard as fuck.
I see some crazy ones that they go like straight up, just like up to like right here.
I haven't seen ones that go straight up.
It's like, what the heck? But they look like round horse, and she was literally like fused to the bed with poop.
Ugh.
Like she was stuck to that shit. They had to cut her out.
Mm.
And they were like, Daniel, what the fuck? Like, oh, like what's up with this, bro? He's like, well, you see, she's been sick for the past couple of weeks, and I was taking care of her. She didn't want to go to the doctor, so I was just taking care of her here to my best of my abilities. And they were like, this has to at least have taken place over a course of months, because that shit was like full.
I don't know, she's just a big shitter.
Maybe. Well, she wasn't a big eater, so I don't know. You could be a big shitter.
I guess so.
Yeah. So it was kind of like crazy, bro. Alright, moving on. Parole board members.
Oh, that's it?
Yes, that's it, basically. He didn't get charged or nothing.
Oh, what the fuck? That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, she didn't die. She just like...
No, that's gotta be like endangerment or some shit.
It wasn't considered endangerment because they couldn't like pin anything on him.
What the fuck?
Like he didn't poison her or nothing, you know? And it wasn't like keeping her against her will or anything like that. It was just she was too old to, and he was like, he was negligent, but they couldn't pin anything on him.
That's crazy, bro. What the fuck?
I think the only thing that happened was like she was like
taken.
She was probably taken, and he had to pay like a fine or something, but it wasn't like anything like crazy.
Oh shit.
Moving on, parole board members release a man who fatally stabbed an 11-year-old boy less than 24 hours later. So a dude was sentenced to 16 years for home invasion and like assault. And the parole board was like, all right, we should release him. Like we should get him on parole. And they were like, all right, sounds good, let's do that, bro. And they were like, all right, you're gonna be on parole. And they caught him like threatening a woman over call, his ex. And they were like, all right, maybe we should like keep you in for a little while longer. And right away they were like, a little bit later they were like, we should get you on parole. Like you look like the candidate we got for parole. And literally as soon as they took him out, he like rushed straight to like his ex's house and stabbed her and her child basically.
Oh fuck, dude.
Like, and he had like no business getting paroled in the first place, and they were just so adamant to get him out there on the streets again.
Wait, so who freed him?
The parole board.
The fuck is a parole board?
It's when you serve time and you get out on parole, and they're the ones that decide if you get parole or not, or if they say no to parole, you have to wait in jail until your next parole.
So these are like legal people.
Yeah, legal people.
Because I remember seeing a similar thing like that. But it was like a charity or like a foundation or some shit that wanted to free inmates and give them like a second chance, and they freed a guy who fucking ended up killing someone later. So I thought it was that, but that's crazy, bro.
No, so it happens a lot, but parole is basically like.
I know what parole is. I just didn't know what a parole board was.
Yeah, they're the ones that decide.
Okay.
It's completely up to them, and if they're locked, then the people could like. What's it called when you overturn it?
Overrule.
No, it's a
veto.
When you go against them, counters or something like that. So like
I don't know.
They do something to
appeal.
Where they go, yeah, they appeal it. There we go. They appeal it to like a higher power, then the higher power could decide like they're good.
Talking about appeals, I'm sorry, bro.
That's okay.
TikTok, fuck you.
That was pretty fucked up.
We're up on TikTok now. If you don't follow us on TikTok, go follow us on TikTok right now, please. But it's just posting clips of this. That's really it. However, there have been 2 of our clips that have been ineligible for the For You page because it flagged it as unoriginal or QR. I don't know what QR content is. Unoriginal, low quality, or QR content. I don't know what the fuck that shit means. I think our shit is very high quality.
And it is original.
And it is original. It is original. I feel like that's the biggest fucking one. Because it's clips of my fucking thing. Like, I'm posting it, bro. Yeah. You know? And I appealed it. There's one that happened this past week and one that happened the week before. So, 2 weeks ago. No response. And I'm like, alright, bro. I understand why the rule exists. Like, I understand you can't just post other people's content. And there's not like a real way for me to verify that it's mine, you know? However, I did see a big page on TikTok with almost 1 million followers that is reposting Joe Rogan clips and other podcasts. And I'm like, hey, That's not okay. That's fucked up. And I reported them, and they came back as not violating the guidelines. I don't know what's up with that. I think that's fucked up.
Has to be some race thing.
Gotta be a race thing. Yeah, the other person they're posting Joe Rogan, he's white. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I think that's really fucked up. Cause it's a big fucking channel. They get millions of views on their shit. Reposting Joe Rogan and other podcasts. And it's stifling not just us, but also other small content creators.
Yeah.
I saw like people with similar issues posting their own content who have similar issues. So I don't know what's up with that, and I just want to say that, and that's it.
That's pretty fucked up.
That is pretty fucked up.
Watch YouTube. When we get big, we're not gonna carry you with us. We're not gonna look down on you, and with good, we're gonna stomp on you.
Yeah.
We're gonna create a different competitor to you. Watch out.
You said YouTube, meant TikTok.
TikTok, I mean, sorry, YouTube,
Yeah.
you're cool.
YouTube's cool for now. Might move to Kick.
Oh heck no. There's been crazier shit going on in Kick. Oh
Bro,
my
I saw
God.
one where there was a guy fucking drinking and driving on Kick.
Yeah.
And he was like speeding like crazy.
Okay, I have two stories from Kick. One of them, a guy, remember Neon?
The Indian guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in jail for like 2 days.
Oh yeah, he was in like Saudi Arabia or some shit.
And as soon as he got back, he got in a car with a guy that's notorious to like drive endangered and like try to attract police chases so he could get away.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's his content. And he hooked up with Neon. They linked up.
That's what you're watching, bro? All right, Adam and Steve.
They got together for content.
That's not homophobic.
That sounds bad too. What the fuck is on my face? Oh, hair. I was like scared it was a spider. But
It's on my head. Hair.
Oh no, spider. But he got in the car and they were driving recklessly, and the crazy driver ended up crashing and running away from the scene. And he was like, Neil was like, drop me off, please. And that was the whole situation. Now they're being investigated crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And there was another one where there was a rich boyfriend, and his girlfriend found out that he was having like an affair.
Mm-hmm.
And she was already like a Twitch streamer.
I don't think it's called affair if you're not married.
She was a Twitch streamer. But it was like she was getting cheated on.
Yeah.
And she was going crazy streaming her whole reaction to it.
Mm-hmm.
And she called like the person he was like hooking up with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, like what, he was doing this with you, like fuck you, like he was with me more and shit like that. And then he like goes, picks him up in her car, and like they're driving on the road, and like the whole time there's like text to speech donations, and she's like on the phone talking shit about him. And
wait, so who's in the car with her?
just her and the guy that cheated on her.
The boyfriend. Okay.
Yeah, and they're driving in the car, and he's all like uncomfortable, like this, like just like.
Yeah.
And she's like over here screaming and shit, and then like they're on the call, and I forgot who they're talking to, but they're like, oh, you're like, he's a bitch, like why does he like do that to you? And he was like, I'm not a bitch. And she's like, shut up, and she hit him, like full on smacked him hard, and she was literally like punching him in the car, and then he like started fighting back, and like pushed her back and like choked her or something, like punched her or something. And they had a whole debacle. They had to like stop the car, and they kept fighting, all on stream. And it was all crazy and shit. Like who's like. Oh,
thankfully they didn't fucking crash. That's what I was waiting for, bro.
They didn't crash.
Not with anticipation. I was like scared. You know, that's what I was expecting.
A fuck ton of shit happens on Kick. It's crazy.
Yeah, Kick's crazy, bro. Well, I seen that Moist Critical made a video. Moist Critical made a video about, it was a content creator. That's his whole fucking content, that he drinks and drives.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And he's like speeding down the fucking highway, and he's drinking, I think, like vodka or some shit. And he just straight out the bottle, bro, just like this while driving, bro, and shit like that. And that's the whole fucking content. And that's just ridiculous to me, bro. Like, it's crazy that people watch that. But I get why people watch it, because they're waiting for him to fucking crash and die, bro. But I don't know, bro. It's just so fucking crazy. Like, this is what people watch nowadays, man. And they could be watching us and learning stuff.
Yeah, it's a fuck ton of weird shit on Kick that people watch, and it's like weird.
I don't know. It feels like it's like a generational thing. Cause I just feel weird about streamers in general. Like, regardless of what they do, I feel a little weird about it.
I can only watch like clips and stuff.
Like, nah, I feel like even then, bro, like, I just don't really like what they, like, I don't think it's cool. Like, I don't think Kai Cenat's cool.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's...
I don't think, like, I really don't think any of these streamers are cool, but, like, to watch, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not big on shit like that.
Yeah, I never got big into watching anyone.
Like, I think I would enjoy to do it myself. But again, it's like, I don't know who the fuck would want to watch me do shit. You know?
Yeah. That's true.
I don't know, but then you see fucking niggas like Sketch and shit, bro. I do not like that nigga, bro. I think he's so fucking weird and like annoying, bro.
I think he
he was at like the NFL draft and shit. I get Speed because like he's kind of funny, bro. Speed, honestly, like I don't like watching his content against clips, but I think he's kind of funny sometimes, and I understand.
Yeah, like he's
like, I think it's crazy how big he got.
Yeah,
because he fucking met Cristiano, bro. He met the Brazilian Ronaldo.
That's crazy.
You know?
He like played soccer with him. He like chilled with him.
Yeah, he was in a charity game. And he was getting the ball passed to him by Hazard, bro. Hazard wanted him to score.
That's crazy.
You know, like that. It's crazy how big he got, but I understand the appeal. So I think he's funny a little bit, but I don't think Sketch is funny at all, bro. And he's getting there towards Speed level of fame, bro.
Yeah, I think he's almost kind of surpassed it, to be honest. At least in the States.
On the States,
the reason Speed got big is because he was big with global. That's why.
Because it's a soccer and Sketch does like football stuff. So he'll never hit Speed level of fame.
No.
But Speed level of influence, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, Speed was at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
This year, you know, he was at WrestleMania. So Speed's huge. But I don't know, man. I don't fuck with shit like that. I don't fuck with shit like that, bro. But I mean, like, people like watching shit like... No, I guess, too, like I used to watch, like, Van Oz Gaming and shit. And a lot of people wouldn't get it at that time. So it's different levels of shit that people like and don't like. So it's like, I get it. I just don't like it myself.
Yeah, for me, it has to be, like... I don't find it entertaining at all when I'm just watching the stream. It has to be, like, clips of something I'm already interested in, like, that they're doing. Like,
yeah, like...
I'm trying Rocket League or something. I'm like, oh, I want to see how people do Rocket League.
Okay. But yeah, like, I'm not saying, like, oh, I don't get why they're big or anything like that. I just don't personally enjoy it.
Back to your thing. 5 likes and you become to the freaks will become a reality. We'll have a twerk off.
Hold up.
You'll see who's a better twerker here. Now, next headline. Fiend, who punched 9-year-old girl at Grand Central in unprovoked attack, says he hit her because he was thirsty. His name was John Carlos. And he punched a woman a ton of times. And he was let go of prison, like, quickly from that. He was like, oh, it was a quick incident, like, nothing really happened. But he got let out quickly. And again, under 24 hours, in Grand Central, he just saw a random girl and he punched her. He told the police. I don't know. I was, like, thirsty. It might have even been an accident. I don't know. I was like, okay, bro.
Bro, I remember in fucking, like, 1st grade or 2nd grade, I punched a kid in the face on accident.
Damn.
I remember I was, like, just chilling on, like, the field, bro. And I was, like, it was so stupid. I think I talked about this before. I might have. I was spinning around like this. And I was spinning around, like in a circle, bro. And some kid was running by. And I don't know how the fuck you do this shit, but he ran into my fucking hand. And I punched him.
Shoot.
Like, technically, like, my fist made contact with his face, so I guess you could say I punched him.
Yeah.
But he headbutted my hand, if you really think about it. You know? And then I remember there was this period of time in, like, 1st and 2nd grade where I was just a fucking liar. Like, I would just lie about everything. And I would always try to get away with stuff. But then, like, there was this incident and another one where I didn't do anything. But I already had the notoriety of being a liar, so they just didn't believe me.
Damn.
And I remember getting called up by, like, because he was in a different class. And I think this was 1st grade. And his teacher called me up, and she's like, hey, like, did you hit Andrew in the face? And I was like, no. His teacher called me up. And I was like, no, I didn't. Like, I was just spinning around, and, like, he ran into my hand. But that sounds like such a stupid fucking lie. But it's it was the truth, bruh. It was the fucking truth. And I remember this kid, on the school bus ride home, bruh. He was like, tomorrow, I'm gonna beat you up.
Oh, damn.
And I was so fucking scared, bro.
Damn.
And then I told my other friend about it, and he was like a tougher kid, bro. He's like, hey, like, I got your back, bro. And then he didn't try nothing at all.
Damn.
Like, he wasn't gonna do it. Like, he was never gonna do it, I think. But I had backup, bro. Yeah. Yeah, but I understand it, bro. I've accidentally punched someone before and gotten in trouble for it. So I believe him. It's plausible. I don't believe him. It's plausible.
Yeah.
That's better.
Number 5.
Because I didn't have that track record already.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I wasn't arrested and stuff.
Crazed woman shoots random drivers on Florida interstate because God told her via the solar eclipse. She said that God had given her the order to go on a shooting spree during the solar eclipse. Which is kind of weird because the solar eclipse didn't pass in Florida, like it was invisible in Florida. But she still went out during that time. And she was like driving and shooting other cars as she was driving. And at first she shot into a car and he just grazed some dude's arm. He was like, oh shit, he pulled over and the lady kept driving. He was like, oh fuck. For another one she shot in the window and she got him in the neck.
Oh shit.
And he was rushed to the hospital. He didn't die though, thankfully. And the police was like, they pulled up behind her and they were like, pull over. She pulled over and then she surrendered like super easily. So that's kind of weird. That's all she did.
I wonder what the fuck she thought was God telling her to do that.
Yeah, I
don't know, dude.
People are just weird.
Yeah. I think it'd be some like real like gangster shit though if you got shot.
Yeah. I feel like
if I got shot, I wouldn't shut up about it.
Yeah, maybe.
I would tell you like, hey bro, you know I got shot? Like, hey bro, you wanna see my gunshot wound?
That happened to me in a dream. But it was like fresh shot and I was like, bro, look at the hole in my leg. But it wasn't like bleeding, it was just like it was a dream wound, so it was just like a little circle. So I was like, look at the hole in my leg, I just got shot and I'm chilling, look at me, I'm chilling. I just got shot.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'd fucking do. If I got shot, bro, I feel like I might make up a lie and say like, oh no, like, cause that sounds like some bitch shit. Like I was just driving and a random woman like shot into my car. That doesn't sound that hard, bro. But I'd be like, nah, yeah, like I was in like a drive-by shooting, bro. Yeah, it's the wrong place, man.
Some dude tried to rob me and I outmaneuvered his vehicle and he ended up getting a shot on me.
Yeah, some shit like that. I'd probably say some gangster shit like that, and I'll tell everybody, bro. And I would not shut the fuck up about it. And I'd probably put that shit in my Instagram bio that I got shot.
Probably go for like a crazy route, like it was a bear with a gun. Like he needed a gun to confront me and he still lost.
Yeah, I don't even have a weapon, bro.
Yeah.
Just these two right here. Should take a look at the bear. He's dead. Some shit like I'll probably say some stupid shit like that. Yeah. I don't know. I guess that guy won. Well, not the guy that grazed, because you wouldn't have like a gunshot wound.
That's true. It'd just be like a little. Imagine that. That'd be so fucking sad, bro.
Like I wish that shit would have hit me.
Yeah, like fuck.
Like fuck, just a fucking grazing wound, bro.
This is bullshit.
Bro, that shit looks like a fucking just a regular ass scar.
Yeah.
Shit doesn't look cool.
They're probably gonna think I got it in like a silly way, like a cat scratched me or something.
Fucking paper cut, bro.
Yeah, fuck. And she got like a bunch, like 25 years in prison for this. And yeah, that's basically it.
She only shot 2 people?
She only shot 2 people, yeah. Okay, this one's kind of weird. Robber that died in staged robbery. His wife speaks out.
Okay.
So basically, there was this whole scheme that this guy was doing with his friends, where he would pretend to rob. Him and his friends would pretend to rob somebody, so they could then report it to the police and say, "I got robbed." The goal was that they are not citizens of the U.S. and they would get the visa.
Yeah, like when someone commits a crime against a illegal immigrant, or like a violent crime. Yeah. It's not like someone's tampers with your mail. Yeah. Like a violent crime, like they're given citizenship. I remember seeing that shit on the news, that there was a family that the cops pulled up to their house, and they didn't have a warrant, but they forced their way in, and their daughter was recording on the phone, And I think they like handcuffed him or something, detained him illegally, and that even on the recording, bro, like I think the head of the man of the house, he was like, hey, like you don't have a warrant, like what are you doing? And the guy was like, the cop, he was like, nah, that's just only in movies, bro. And that's just like in the recording, bro. I remember seeing this shit on the news, and they ended up getting citizenship. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, but that's basically the skin that they were pulling.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that they didn't count on though was during that robbery there was a bystander, and he was armed. So he was like, "Oh, this guy's a gun," and he's pointing at them.
Yeah.
And as soon as he had the chance, he opened fire and killed him.
Holy shit, dude. That's why people are too nosy, bro. Like, stop trying to be the hero, bro. Yes. Mind your business.
Well, to be fair to bro, he thought he was saving them.
Well, yeah, but like, just mind your business, bro. Like, they didn't ask you to save him, bro.
We ended up shooting and killing them, and the police like checked the guy's phone and they looked through his Telegram and they found it there, like the messages like conspiring and everything.
Okay. So did nothing happen to the shooter?
No, because they were like, there's like no way he would have known, you know. Okay. Oh, actually something did happen. He didn't get charged for that extra, but he got charged for having the weapon in the first place. He was on probation.
Oh shit.
So he got hit pretty hard for that. I think he got like, actually had to spend time in prison for violating probation, but he didn't get any extra time besides that.
Okay, just for the violation.
Yeah, probation violation.
Not for like shooting and killing someone. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think I'm on the side of the dead guy. I feel like people gotta mind their own business and stop trying to be a good Samaritan all the time. If I see someone in need, bro, I don't give a fuck. I just keep it pushing, bro.
Yeah, if someone, those memes like someone who is not my girlfriend reaching out for help.
Yeah.
No. Like putting your hand away.
Oh no, yeah. She's bad though.
Still no, bro.
I wouldn't do it. Exactly. Not because you see shit like that there's like a woman who's like, oh, I need help, and then they lure you.
Oh, that's true. I was talking to my girlfriend about that yesterday actually too, because we're watching like videos, and one of them was a Ring camera about like a girl asking for help. No, two guys asking for help locating the phone, and I was like, that's creepy though, because like, have you seen the ones where there's like, there could be like one girl, and she'll be asking for help. They open the door for her, and like 5 guys rush out behind her, and that's just fucking scary. Like, it could be any moment, and someone could be taking advantage of you. There was another one, a gas station. The lady was like, can you telling the attendant, like, can you come help me pump my gas? I'm scared, like, it's at nighttime. And he was like, why do you want me to pump your gas? Like, I'm not gonna do it. And people were like, well, why didn't you do it? Like, they were saying in the comments. And he was like, I didn't know if she was setting me up or anything.
Yeah, I remember seeing that shit in GTA, bro, in GTA 5, when they had like the random events around the map. There was one, bro, where there was like a woman who said she needed help, and you'd follow her, and she'd take you to like an alley where there'd be like 3 guys shooting up at you, bro.
I think I heard.
So that's like the first time I knew, because that was like 2013. I was like 11, and I was like, damn, like you can't even trust women, bro. They're trying to take advantage of people and shit. So yeah, if I see someone in need, I don't even help them. Unless it's a bad bitch.
Priest is jailed after refusing to open the door to an ambulance during his gay orgy, during which a man overdosed on erectile pills.
What the fuck?
So there was this priest.
That's such a fucking headline, bro.
There was a priest in a church. And
as they are.
Him along with his like clergymen and like officials and shit. They got like they went to a room and they started having a gay orgy, purely sexual. That's what they said.
What is it?
Like there was
what
like
would the alternative be?
Oh, like no relationships are involved in anything. It's just like for sexual purposes.
Oh.
And during that party, a male prostitute overdosed on the erectile pills. And they just dropped him off in front of the yard, like in the front yard.
Okay.
And just like called the ambulance. And I'm just like trying to like look into the party, but the guy was like, "Nah, you can't come in. You can't come in." So the police investigated him and like charged him with shit like that.
Well, charged him with what though?
Like with, like refusing to cooperate, not letting like infringement on like them helping the other guy, stuff like that.
You have to open up, though.
I would say if it's like a thing of like people are in danger.
Yeah, but the endangered guy's outside, no?
Yeah, but they were just like looking for like. He was infringing because technically the pills were inside and shit like that, and stuff like that.
I don't know.
Kind of like blurry.
I don't know about that one. I'm not in support of the actions in any way. But I don't know. I guess so. Not sure about that legality though.
It's kind of weird. Alright, number 8. Man arrested for allegedly rubbing his buttocks against water tap at Tokyo Park. So, bro was 56-year-old man, by the way, riding around on a bike. Right? You can vision this just in a park, leisurely park. However, bro was naked from the waist down. Just riding around in the park. And they're like, what are you doing here? And
that's weird. Why wouldn't it be fully naked?
Yeah, that's weird. And they're like, what are you doing here? He's like, just minding my business, chilling. And they checked it. They took his phone because he was already arrested for public like indecency and shit like that. Or like whatever the Tokyo equivalent is, but he was arrested for that. And they checked his phone and they saw a picture of him like rubbing his anus on the fucking
not even
fountain.
The cheeks, bro. His hole.
His hole on the fucking water fountain. That's what they mean by water tap.
Yeah, like the spout part.
Yeah, but he was.
Do you know what Japanese water fountains look like?
I haven't seen.
Picture here. Might be different than American ones.
True.
I assume they would be.
Maybe yeah, that's a lot of different stuff. And yeah, they
maybe it looks like a anime girl's titty.
I get that.
And like
that
you press the button and it gets like just water straight out the nipple, just like.
That has to exist somewhere.
Somewhere. Surely.
No way they passed up on that.
If you find that, send me the link.
No.
It's a novelty item. It'd be funny to look at. I wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, so they basically arrested him for that, and because they saw a picture of him fully naked at a park in another picture, so like another public indecency.
Oh, fully naked. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand, man. Like, if you're gonna be naked, just be naked.
Yeah. Like,
why are you hiding your stomach or something, like your back, showing your butt and your dick already?
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Moving on. Hush taking over. That's a pretty Kush. I wrote the kid wrong. Kush taking over.
Hush. That's all. Like, what the fuck is that?
And basically, it's a drug. It sounds like weed, Kush.
Yeah.
But it's a completely different thing. It uses weed, but it's also mixed with fentanyl. And other various chemicals and shit that are for psychoactive shit, crazy shit, hard shit. And another ingredient that's a little wacky is ground up human bones.
I think I've heard about that.
And it's a huge addiction. I forgot exactly where.
Yeah, it's somewhere, I think.
It's an African part, or a South American.
Or Haiti, perhaps.
Something like that. But it's super. It's super popular there. Literally 2 out of every 3 patients going to drug facilities are for that drug. And the craziest part is that you don't even need the bones.
It is in Sierra Leone.
Oh, yeah, Sierra Leone. There we go.
Found it. I remember seeing that. I think I sent it to about to Brianna or some shit.
And
shout out Brianna.
It's crazy because
she sent me the thing about the ashes.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot to say it. I'm sorry.
Another good suggestion.
W suggestion. Our resident spiritual woman. Brianna.
Thank you.
Shout out you.
And oh yeah, the bones aren't really necessary for they don't do anything.
It's just kind of hard.
It's damn
yeah, hardcore, what you smoking on, bro? Dead people bones.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's hard as fuck, bro.
And people are there's a huge epidemic where people are having increased security around cemeteries.
Oh shit.
They're having to crack down on grave robbers even more. There's a bunch of shit.
Next time, they're not even taking valuables, bro. Just taking your fucking bones.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What you smoking on, bro? It's a nigga femur, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
A tailbone right here, bro.
Yeah, straight fucking orbital bone. I wonder how they found that shit out.
I don't know.
I understand mixing drugs, but when people start doing weird shit, how do you find out? What made someone do that? Or when people would when people lick toads and get high off it?
Oh yeah, for a bunch of different shit like that.
Why the fuck did the first person lick a toad?
Yeah. Maybe try to eat it.
Maybe.
And then he was like, "Oh, it makes you feel crazy." And they're like, "What the heck?
I'm gonna do that shit again.
You crazy?"
Yeah. And then I'll do this shit again. It's kind of cool. I'll put everyone on to toad licking.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Real interesting though. Real cool shit.
Number 10. Iowa witch burns stranger's porch after no one answers door. She was basically a crackhead. Mm-hmm. And she walked into the porch.
Crackhead, bro. She's a witch.
She's a witch. And she walked into the porch. She's like, "Hello, my friend lives here now. Can you please call them for me? I need them to come here right now. Mm-hmm. Hello, answer me please. My friend's in there. Answer me. Okay, I'll be back." Brings back a bunch of like clothes and like debris she found around the area. Puts it in a pile and lights it on fire. And she just like stands there like just like nonchalantly, just a couple like in the street, like basically just staring. And luckily the firefighters came and they put it out before it reached the house. But she basically burned the whole porch.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she got charged for this.
He just weren't home, bro.
Yeah.
What if her friend did live there?
I don't know. Another thing that reason she was targeted the house was because they had a Halloween decoration. And it was like a little like cutesy little sign that said "Witches welcome." Like a little black cat under it.
The moral of the story: do not decorate for Halloween.
Number 11, man in wheelchair goes on stabbing spree in Queens.
Oh man.
Yeah, bro was in a wheelchair, and he was like, "I want to go on the killing spree." So he was like chasing people down in his chair, and like catching up to them somehow. Man,
I feel like that'd be so easy to fucking stop. I feel like in some situation like that, maybe I'd be a good Samaritan, bro, just 'cause it'd be funny. Like, I would run up behind him and, like, flip his chair.
Yeah.
And then, like, how are you gonna get up now? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like, I would just, like, go around in circles like so he can't turn.
I was, like, bro, catching up to them. He managed to stab 4 people. He caught up to 4 people and stabbed them.
Yeah, like, I feel like the first person would be like, alright, like, you're not expecting it. Yeah. But once someone gets stabbed, bro.
Everybody's running.
Everyone's running. The first person would scream.
Yeah.
And run, and then you would see this fucking wheelchair guy with a bloody knife in his hand.
And they're big knives, they're kitchen knives, bro.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like you kind of deserve it, bro. Yeah. Not the first person. The first person is like super innocent in this case. Like, what are they gonna do? Suspect every wheelchair person?
Yeah.
But I feel like the fourth person is just a dummy, bro.
No one died, thankfully.
Yeah.
But that was just kind of
their
crazy.
Pride.
Yeah.
Just get stabbed by somebody in a wheelchair.
That's crazy. That is all though. That is all that.
I'll beat up somebody in a fucking wheelchair. That's it from us though. Let us know what you thought, what you think. Are you thinking right now? You're thinking about hitting the subscribe button.
You should listen to that thought. Your maker is making you click the subscribe button.
Yeah, the maker is making you do it. No, they're not. It's your original thought. You have free will.
Oh yeah.
You're choosing to do that. That's it from us though. Leave a like, subscribe, send it to your friends. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on TikTok. Follow Abel on Grindr. And I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. If you watched it.
What? Thank you, man.
A little floss for him.
I appreciate it.
Well, what if instead of the Council of Geniuses, it was called the Council of Freaks? Instead of making podcasts, we just posted oiled up twerk offs.